There's an inmate up in your face, squared up, clenched fist, frothing at the mouth, trying to fight you when you're doing your rounds. So what do? What are your options? Are there any options at that point? More on this at 9, right after the weather. And the scores from last night's high school football game. Just kidding, we're going to discuss that now. I'm just trying to build a little anticipation. Hook you. Just like when the local news anchor guy says your children are in immediate danger. The end is near. How to save all humanity. Tonight at 9. I never watched those. Maybe I should. But if it was truly life or death, if life as we knew it was collapsing all around us, I kind of feel like they would tell us right away. Like they probably wouldn't make us watch 6 or 7 poorly produced local car dealership commercials. Or would they? Of course they would. Well, what we're going to dive into today in this video right now, it could be life or death. It could be the difference between walking out of your facility on your own 2 feet or being wheeled out on a gurney. So I'm not going to make you wait. This question came to me the other day and I want to read it to you. It says, I was wondering when an inmate squares up and tries to fight you on your rounds, is it better to disengage and walk away and call command or engage and call the code? He goes on to say that he's nervous that if he doesn't engage, a fight, that when he does another round, the inmates will lose respect for him and that he'll be back to square one. Oh boy. Okay, there's a couple of things going on here. Let's do it. So on the surface, my initial instinctual response is that you got to engage. And if available, deploy your OC. And probably most of us would agree. But let's look at this for a minute. Let's slow shit down. I don't know the specifics or the layout or the policies of this place. So my take is going to be just that, my take. I'm going to tell you what I would do and what I have done, and then you can chime in the comments. So I'm walking down the tier, doing my rounds, and an inmate squares up. So to me, squaring up means fists up, fighting stance, active aggression, right? Squaring up isn't just talking shit, like, hey, CO, get out of my house, or hey, CO, you're an Uncle Fester looking motherfucker. There are certainly avenues to deal with those disrespectful comments, and we can do that another time. Squaring up is squaring up, so for me, once that decision has been made, then you gotta engage. I had a DT instructor that said, like, pounded into our heads that when it's time to go hands-on, it's time to go hands-on. And when someone is in front of you squared up, then it's probably time to go hands-on. So for me, if it comes to the point of squaring up, if I feel like a conflict is coming, then I get my help rolling. If that's calling a code, then call a code. If that's requesting escorts or having responders report to the area, then do that. Because either way, this could become a thing. And I'd rather have my backup there backing me up than arriving later and picking me up. Plus, what's the first level of force in our policy? It's probably officer presence. So if an inmate sees 4 or 5 or 15 officers trotting down the tier, that may be enough to detour or de-escalate or defuse. But if not, if the inmate follows through, then it's no longer just them and you. So let's just say for this scenario, my escorts are tied up with other tasks. Or they're on overtime off sleeping in some office somewhere and I'm all alone. All by myself. I don't want to be all by myself. Did you see what I did there? So I'm all alone and this inmate squares up. Can you de-escalate? Talk? Can you use your outstanding communication skills to defuse using the rapport that you built with the population? Oh, I know you super tough hardliners are shaking your head, groaning, angrily gripping your phone with one hand while you crush your can of bang with the other. But before you hulk out and deposit an angry comment, hear me out. We're just talking options here. I know all of this happens in a split second, so just stay with me. So if the inmate is squaring up, I'm backing up, right, keeping my reactionary gap. And at the same time, I'm calling for backup or calling a code or whatever. And at the same time, I'm communicating with that individual. If there's time. What's going on? Why are you worked up? Then I'm telling the other inmates to clear the day room or go to lockup or something like that. So all of these things are happening simultaneously, right? There's more. While I'm doing all that, I'm preparing myself for the possibility of what's probably going to happen next. I remember a couple of times thinking, okay, I'm gonna get hit and this is gonna suck, but here we go. And you know what? It did suck. Look, there are so many possibilities that it's hard to give you a definitive plan, so I'll say this. Follow your policy and your gut. And if your gut says that you're in immediate danger, then you have to be ready to defend yourself. Get your help rolling by calling a code, and if it comes to it, fight like hell. Your friends are coming, they're running to save you, so hold on. You know what, I think I'm gonna get some other officers together and do a little bit longer of a show on this, but for now, that's what I got, that's what I do. There is Mississippi Mud. Good! Look, follow your policy and follow your gut and stay ready. Because when you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. If you like this video, if you found value in this video, check out this video right here. Or maybe this one right here. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, be smart, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll talk soon.